Hi guys, it's Elliot here from AdFeeder. It's Wednesday afternoon, the sun's out, and we've got a whole batch of automotive and technology news. Let's go. So we start this episode of Web Wednesdays with some feedback from the last week's episode. We ended last week's episode with a question to you guys. We wanted you to share any digital marketing queries or topics that you'd like us to cover. Thankfully, we had a great response on this. But for this one, I need to bring in our digital marketing expert, Beth. We all know a little bit of competition is healthy, but some businesses feel the best way to get one step ahead of their rivals is to use Google and then insert their competitor terms into their own adverts. There might be some benefits to this, but naturally there are some risks to this as well. Beth has years of experience in digital marketing, particularly in Facebook and Google campaigns. Take it away, Beth.
Thanks, Elliot. Well, competitor bidding, it's a contentious topic. In one way, it's a fantastic way to reach your target audience as prospects are searching for similar offering to yours. However, bidding wars are a massive problem. If you are bidding against your competitor who has a very deep pocket, you're likely to pay over the odds for that search term. Also, platforms won't necessarily like it as their algorithms are biased towards relevance and will increase the cost per click for your ads. On top of this, click-through rate will be low as users are actively in search of your competitors. The biggest problem is trademarks. You can't include competitor names in your ads. Not now, not ever. You also could be seen as passing off as your competitor. Oh, that sounds weird. You could also be seen as passing off as your competitor, which will again be a trademark infringement. If you would like any more info on this topic, don't hesitate to drop us a message on our Instagram. Thanks.
Now I'm going to be completely honest with you. Older cars excite me far more than modern ones. I know that isn't much of an unpopular opinion these days, but there are some things about the simplicity of them. It's the character that surrounds them and the rich history that many of them have. This isn't just down to the design of an older car, it's often their engines too. Take a big rumbling V8 or a screaming V12 and it makes an incredible car even better. And then combine that with a sleek and stylish design as well as lavish materials inside and you create a car that's for the history books. But what if this electric revolution is set to stamp out these wonderful machines? It might happen, but it also might not, as there's now many incredible companies out there that are showing the world that there's more to the electric car than a Nissan Leaf. Take the German firm E-Legend for example, and they've just released an ultra-exclusive 805 brake horsepower performance EV that pays tribute to one of the greatest cars ever made, the Audi Quattro S1 rally car. E-Legend said that a rally-inspired EV has a 248 mile range and can travel 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 2.8 seconds. And crucially, can also complete the Nürburgring Nordschleife twice when driven around in its power-hungry Sport Plus mode. I think we can all agree the design is absolutely incredible, and just 30 examples of the EL1 will be sold. But it's not cheap, as you'd imagine. Prices start from around £762,000, and that's before taxes. Add on a bit of VAT to that, and that price will be pushed up to around £914,000 for UK customers. That's quite a lot of Audi Quattros that you could buy for that money. But the company's main goal is to put the fun into electric driving. They don't have to be commuter cars, and they don't have to be cars that save the world. They can be very driver focused and very involving cars to drive. E-Legend has also said that 2 further rally inspired models will follow in the near future, both with the same production run of 30 examples. Love it or hate it, social media is a part of everyone's lives right now. First there was the telephone, then the fax machine, and then it was social media. A revolutionary way of communicating. And since its creation, people have been able to connect with each other like never before. Marketers have been able to reach consumers in an entirely new fashion as well. And in fact, people use social media for an average of 144 minutes every single day. And as you'd imagine, that impact on society hasn't gone unnoticed. The 30th of June, which happens to be today, is World Social Media Day, and it was created just to highlight how much social media has become a key tool for communication over the years. I mean, I wouldn't be in a job if it didn't exist. So I wanted to hit you with some numbers surrounding the social media platforms and their usage, as some of these truly are mind-bending. 91% of retail brands use 2 or more social media channels right now. And social media users grew by 328 million between October 2018 and October 2019 alone. That works out at 10 new social media users every single second. That's a crazy figure to get your head round. It's always a debatable topic, but has social media changed your life for the better? Or would you be happy going back to a phone that just has Snake on it? Let's cue the sad, sad music. It's been the nerdy section of Facebook for years now, benefiting from countless updates since its launch in 2018. It's helped thousands of businesses understand the complex and confusing world of paid ad campaigns within Facebook. But sadly, that run has got to come to an end. Facebook have recently announced that they were retiring the analytics. That's actually today as well, June the 30th. The news shocked the social media advertisers around the globe, as Facebook Analytics has been helping businesses improve their social media advertising for the past few years. The thing is, Facebook Analytics leaving forever isn't actually that sad. If anything, it was a bit of a dinosaur compared to the plethora of tools available in Facebook's arsenal. The closure of analytics is part of Facebook's strategy to consolidate its marketing tools. That means you can still use Facebook Business Suite, Facebook Pixel, and Facebook Conversions API, as well as the Creator Studio as well. So it's not all bad news. It's easy to see the small picture when you monitor your campaigns on a day-to-day basis, but monitoring analytics is crucial for seeing the bigger picture, as it'll help you understand, compare, and report your performance long term. Let us know in the comments what you're thinking of using that's going to replace Facebook Analytics. As always, thank you so much for watching the episode, and stay tuned next week where we bring you more news from the world of automotive and tech.